I'm so excited because today I get to go to the hospital. I'm not sick or anything. Well, I'm a little sick, but I think just allergies or bubonic plague. Both are in season right now. Anyways, I get to go to the hospital because I'm gonna be a doctor. Whee!
How often do you drink?
Every night, doctor.
Double it.
Don't worry about that gangrene, Mrs. Merriweather. I'm the best amputator in the world.
Gangrene? I just have a cold.
Oh. Well, let's chop something off anyway.
This old-timey hospital was so advanced, it even had doctors for the mind.
And in conclusion, the female mind is run by feelings, not logic. That's why they're so emotional, while men are able to control themselves. Do you understand?
Yes, doctor, but all I asked was whether you wanted tomato bisque or onion soup today.
I want chicken noodle. Why can't I ever get what I want?
I know what you're thinking. There's no way this hospital could get better, but that's where you're wrong, because this hospital was about to get... me!
What did you say, Max?
Nothing.
It was my first day, and with my love interest, Jacoby. It's possible she didn't know she was my love interest yet. Nothing could stop me.
All right, rookies, you better listen to me. I'm only going to say this once. So don't
Now felt like a safe time to drift off into thought. I just met this man, but something about him made me know he was going to like me. Maybe it was the way he was staring at me.
Ah, so the new residents are here.
I just met this man, but something about him made me know.
I see we got the typical scatterbrain kid. Oh, hold on. Who's this little lady?
Hello, I'm Dr. Jacoby.
No. We don't have women doctors here. You'll go with Nurse Blackwell.
But
right this way, darling.
Things move fast in the hospital, and if you don't pay attention, you might get lost.
Where'd they all go?
Hi, I'm promoted to the nurse's station even though you're overly qualified.
yes,
That's a beautiful name. Is it Italian?
And you should be a doctor, but happen to be afflicted with something unspeakable.
something unspeakable?
You have a vagina. Welcome to the nurse's station. I'm Nurse Blackwell. I should be Dr. Blackwell since I'm more trained in the field than any doctor here, but what can you do?
I'm Nurse Mahoney.
Nurse? But
I know. I'm a boy. But it's nice to meet you, demoted to the...
you can call me Jacoby.
That name is even more beautiful. A Jacoby.
The nurses in this hospital are the only thing that stands between these patients and death.
Exciting news, sir. I've gone ahead and scheduled you for the first ever open heart surgery.
But doctor, he just has syphilis.
First ever.
Why don't they listen to you?
Look, medicine used to be a woman's job. We were the midwives, the healers. Then it became a profession. Once money's involved, the men like to take over, which is unfortunate because they're definitely worse at it, like the other day.
Mr. Barnes, we've done every test and we can't find anything wrong with you.
But I'm in so much pain.
Listen, pal, are you just here to score some pain meds?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you just ask?
Also, they're gross. They're dirty. They smoke in the operating room, they pick their nose, or ears, or butts, and then treat patients.
I'm guessing none of the doctors are bacteriologists?
Bacteriologists.
I studied it. It's where these one-celled organisms spread from person to person and cause infections.
You studied it? How?
I pulled a Mulan.
I dressed as a man when I studied medicine too.
Sid?
Don't Eat it. This is Mary, the hospital cook.
Soup?
No, thank you.
It is very good. Isn't it, Mahoney?
Sure, Mary.
Mahoney loves eating my soup.
Mahoney, did you?
I swear.
What's wrong with her soup?
It's disgusting. She'll put anything in it and gives it to everyone.
Wow. 2 at once?
Yeah, not to soup shame her. It's just a little desperate.
Jacoby! What's the word for when your head is hot?
A fever?
Right. Oh, also, here's a stack of death certificates.
Jesus, Mary, how did you get there?
Would you like some soup?
You want me to eat your soup?
If you let me eat yours.
I've never made soup before.
Don't worry, I will show you. I'm very experienced.
Max, these are a lot of deaths.
Yeah, first day jitters. Soup means sex, right?
Then it happens. He's blown to bits right in front of me, all over again. And that's when the heart palpitations start, and I lose it.
You need to take a chill pill.
Okay, I was kind of hoping you'd take this seriously.
I am. This is opium. I call it a chill pill.
But what's wrong with me, Doc?
You've got a case of irritable heart syndrome. You know how some people have IBS and they just poop everywhere? You've got that, but of the heart. Diarrhea of the heart.
That's gross.
It is. Almost as gross as me having to watch a grown man talk about his feelings, like I just had to. Now wash this opium down with several shots of whiskey.
This will help me?
Oh yes. It's very hard to remember horrible things when you're totally plastered. And you're gonna be totally plastered after this.
It helps your other patients.
I can tell you this. They definitely don't come back. Sometimes their wives do. Or I guess technically their widows do. But, you know, women.
I do. I do know women. Thanks, Doc.
Dear Diary, it is suddenly clear to me that no other woman will ever be as foxy as my mother. So why should I bother?
Doctor, am I interrupting?
I don't know. Have a seat.
I do this thing where I fall asleep with no warning.
Ma'am, calm down.
I'm calm. I just doze off when I...
Ma'am, you're hysterical. Ma'am, control yourself. I'm gonna ask you once more to calm down or I'm gonna be forced to restrain you. Doctor!
Yes!
Restrain this woman!
Oh, gross! Your hands have blood all over them!
Don't worry, it's not mine.
Knock her unconscious!
I was just asleep! You woke me up!
Now what?
Oh, she'll be fine. I'll sign up for a new procedure I invented called a lobotomy.
Oh, what's that?
We kind of just scramble the brains.
What a time to be alive.
Mrs. Brooks, we're concerned that you're not eating. If you don't eat, you won't get better.
Male nurse, you're sweet, but we all know I'm not going to get any better.
That's not true.
It's my time. I've lived a long, happy life. I'm almost 34 years old. That's twice as long as my mother lived. 3 times as long as my grandmother lived. I'm ready. I'm letting go.
Sometimes, as a doctor, it's easy to forget why you're here. Then suddenly, someone reminds you.
Here's your paycheck, Max.
Yay, money!
12 patients died this morning. What is happening in this hospital?
Well,
Leeches! I need more leeches!
The leeches aren't working, doctor.
Let's get some of this evil blood out.
Still, 12 deaths? I didn't even know we had 12 patients.
Fresh off the presses, ladies.
More death certificates?
Yup. File these and carry the bodies to the morgue.
The nurses carry the bodies to the morgue?
we basically deal with whatever they don't want to deal with, like the most annoying patients. Mr. Kind, it says here you think you have every disease in the book.
Yes, I'm very rashy, so I think I have smallpox and a dash of typhus. I thought I had the plague, but I had it last year, and I don't think you can get the plague twice.
Mr. Kind.
Got all the fevers, scarlet, yellow, jungle.
Mr. Kind.
And I'm pretty sure I got a nasty case of croup.
Mr. Kind, croup is basically just a baby disease. Are you a baby?
Oh, lots of people have called me one.
Mr. Kind died.
What? He wasn't even sick.
What were his symptoms?
Abdominal pain, fever, loss of appetite.
See? Same as the other patients. We have to tell everyone.
Jacoby! What is that thing when a heart makes that beating sound?
A heartbeat?
Right, a heartbeat. Oh, also, is it good or bad when the heartbeat stops?
Bad!
Cool.
Attention! All hospital staff!
What is all this?
Not now, Mary.
Doctors, almost every patient we've treated in the last week has died. Not from wounds or surgeries gone wrong.
Well, actually,
Besides Max and his outright murders,
thank you.
these patients are dying from the same symptoms. Even Dr. Bedlam mental patients are dying.
This is true, but I attribute to all the experimental brain surgeries we've been doing.
We're killing these people with our unsanitary practices.
You're all spreading disease without knowing it.
Pardon me, madam, but I only spread diseases knowingly. Just ask any of my sexual partners.
You think someone is spreading something?
Hold on. What about Mrs. Brooks? She's so freaking old. If we were spreading something, she'd definitely be dead by now. And she's... not dead.
Why did we all wait for him?
Max has proved you wrong, nurses. Gentlemen, let's go.
This is why I don't allow women in my workplace. Too emotional.
I better not catch you trying to inform anyone in my hospital ever again. So, watch your backs, nurses.
He's impossible.
I know.
I mean, no one can watch their own backs.
No, he didn't. We'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Jacoby had clearly lost her way. Luckily, things are going great for me. I was gonna make soup with Mary later, and I was kicking ass in the operating room.
We're losing her.
Crap! Looks like it's time to get our hands dirty. Dirtier.
Should we wash up?
Why?
Jacoby said.
What does Jacoby know?
Also, you were pooping right before surgery. I heard you.
What? Ew. No, I wasn't. I was just masturbating.
Well, they're clearly contenders.
Time to take your temperature. Open wide.
What do we do? Everyone could easily be spreading this disease.
I don't know. But if I don't get some decent food soon, I'm gonna die too.
You want me to get you some of Mary's soup?
That will probably kill her.
Wait a minute.
Abdominal pain, fever, loss of appetite.
You think someone is spreading something?
We're concerned that you're not eating.
It's Mary.
What's Mary?
She's spreading disease through her soup. That's why Mrs. Brooks is still alive.
Because she doesn't eat the soup.
You know what sounds like Typhoid Mary?
What's Typhoid Mary?
5 years ago, before I was a boy nurse at this hospital, I was a boy nanny for a lovely family. The son got typhoid. The housekeeper got typhoid. They paid a boy detective to figure out what was happening. He said it was the work of the family's cook, Mary. He called her Typhoid Mary. They've been trying to catch her for years, but she always got away.
What do we do? No one will believe us if we tell them.
Maybe someone else needs to tell them.
What do you mean?
I think it's time I pull the Mulan.
Stop! Don't eat the soup, it kills!
Nurse, are you crazy?
Did someone say crazy?
Doctor, no need for that. This nurse is simply confused. This cook has caused no harm, right, ma'am?
Yes, no harm.
This nurse is simply jealous of the attention you get from your soup.
Yes, jealous.
It's a coincidence that typhoid follows you wherever you go.
Yes, people who eat my soup die of typhoid, but it is a coincidence.
See?
Oh!
How dare you? How dare all of you? Yes, I don't know wash my hand. Yes, I use my spit and sweat to season my soup. Yes, I ignore obvious connection between my soup and people dying. But is that so bad?
Yes!
I was born with a passion for cooking soup.
Just wash your hands.
No.
This witch hunt ends now.
It's not a witch hunt if she just confessed in front of the whole hospital.
Wait, not the whole hospital. Where's Max?
Oh, he died of typhoid fever.
I cannot help it. Even my soup is delicious.
Enough! This is a democracy, isn't it?
I thought it was a hospital.
Let's take a vote. People, should we continue eating Mary's delicious, albeit dangerous soup? Or do you agree with this mom and think we should get rid of her?
Agree with the mom.
Get rid of her.
It's time to face the music, Mary. Hand in your ladle.
And the other one.
And that's how I saved the hospital.
What? I did. I selflessly sacrificed myself to show that Mary was indeed Typhoid Mary. I know, you saw Blackwell and Jacoby figure it out. Doesn't matter. It's the olden days. History loves white guys like me. Can't get enough of us. Just look.
And that's how Max saved the hospital from Typhoid Mary.
See?
First day this place don't look so bad. You wonder why they all look sad. But then your memory, it clicks. This is a hospital, the sick. This guy came in with a toothache. You gave him oil from a snake. You hope you're doing this thing right, but your patience all